Hi guys, this is lesson 1, writing equations. There are so many different words that we could add into each one of these boxes. You should have your note page and you should be filling in the boxes as we go. Stop the video as you need it so that you have time to write in all the words. If you want to fill in different words, that's wonderful. You fill in as many words as you possibly can. These are just some words that I chose to put in my table, but you can put in other words. I also included a list of all the different words that could possibly be used, or there's probably even more than that list. So put the ones you like. The ones I put for add were addition, add, sum, plus, increase, and total. All of those words might be used in a sentence that mean that you have to use the operation addition in order to solve the problem. Stop the video, fill out your notes. If you do not get the notes for some reason, if they didn't get mailed to your house, I mean, they did get mailed. If they didn't get to your house for some reason, maybe I had the wrong address or something happened, you can either print this out and keep it, or you can write this on a piece of paper. So you can make these notes yourself on a piece of paper. So title your notes, lesson number 1, writing equations. For subtraction, some ideas or some words that might mean that you need to use the operation subtraction would be the words subtraction, subtract, minus, less, difference, decrease, take away, deduct. We use difference and less quite a bit. And stop the video, make sure you filled out subtract. Multiply. Multiply could mean multiplication, or you might say for multiplying, multiplication or multiply, product, by, times, of, twice, triple, 4 times, any kind of number. Of course, that would be times, could be in there. We'll use these often and we will do some examples. Stop the video, write multiplication. For division, you have division, divide, quotient goes into how many times half, third, fourth, any of those things would mean that you need to use the operation division or divide. Stop the video, write those down. We're going to practice them in sentences too, right? So these are just some of the words, and then we'll actually use this in sentences. Equals, some of the words that we often see for equals are things like the same, equals, the same as, equivalent, or is. Is a big one. Whenever you see that is, that means that's an equal sign. Okay? So, next page. Some examples that we have is 27 is 3 times a number y. So remember, is an equal sign. So you're going to write the 27, an equal sign, and 3 times a number y. We know we don't put the multiplication sign anymore. Now we're just writing the 3 as a coefficient and the y as a variable, and that means the same thing as 3 times y. Oh, there we go. And I accidentally did 2 at once. 27 equals 3y. So that's what you'll have in that first example. The second one says the difference of a number, x, and 4 is 3. So that's the difference of a number x, so you put x first, and 4, so you put minus 4 equals 3. It's important that you do them in that order. If it said it the other way around, the difference of 4 and a number is 3, then you would put the 4 first. But since it says a difference of a number x and 4, you always write them in the order that they're written when you're talking about subtraction. Subtraction order matters, right? So x minus 4 equals 3. So remember that is sign was the equals. This next example says 8 more than a number p is 17. So again, you start with the same order that it's written. 8 more than a number p is equals, remember that's the same, 17. Half of a number q is 14. So remember half is a division. So we're going to take q divided by 2 equals 14. The is the equals. The next one, the quotient of a number in 8 is 40. So that's the same. Quotient means division. So the quotient of a number, the number comes first, and 8 is 40. But this one didn't say what number it should be, so I said let n, the variable n, stand for the number, because that wasn't given. Most of these it was given, like this like in the one before it, the number was q. But for some reason that one, I didn't put that. So this time in my answer, I had to state that the number will be the variable n. Okay? The sum of a number and n is of a number n and 7 is 15. So the is the equal sign. The sum of the number n and 7, so that's going to be n plus 7 equals 15. The next one says a number y decreased by 4 is 3. A number y decreased by 4 is 3. The number y decreased by 4, so 4 subtraction or minus 4 equals 3. So remember that is decreased by is one of our choices for subtraction. The next two lines, I want you to try to write your own, okay? So for instance, I might write this one that says, I just took the same one above it and I did it the opposite way. 4 is decreased by some number y is equivalent to 3. Or I could have just said is 3. So I actually changed the order. Notice, because in my example, the 4 is decreased by some number y is the opposite of what it said above it, where it said the number y is decreased by 4. So order matters in subtraction. So in this one, I did 4 minus y equals 3. The next two lines, you're going to write your own. Okay? This is the end of our video. Please go back, finish the Desmos. You are amazing.